located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news this Tuesday, Super Tuesday, presidential primaries in several states. State of Georgia, one of them. The 3 week of early voting is over in Wayne County, and over 1,000 residents in the county took the time to early vote in the presidential primary. 1,010, the official number after Friday afternoon. On Friday, 251 votes were cast. It was a busy day. Breakdown Friday, 220 Republican votes, 31 Democratic votes. Tuesday, the polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., and then the votes will be counted here in Wayne County and statewide. Also taking place Tuesday, the local District 4 school board race. After 3 weeks of early voting, less than 150 votes cast in that 4-candidate race. 4 candidates again are Sharon Daniel, Candace Gilbert, Gary Scott, and Terry Thomas. Runoff most likely in that race, and it'll take place Tuesday, March the 29th. Once again, the election set for Tuesday this week. We'll have the results for you as we continue to follow the elections closely. Speaking of elections, qualifying for both the Democratic and Republican Party for the countywide elections will take place at the probate office located at 359 East Walnut Street, beginning Monday, March 7th, and ending at 12 noon on Friday, March the 11th. General primary and nonpartisan election will be held on May 24th. The general election will be held on November 8th. If you have any questions, you can call the probate office at 427-5940. Political races for sheriff, clerk of court, tax commissioner, probate judge, magistrate judge, coroner, state court judge, just some of the offices that Wayne Countyans will cast their ballots for. The candidates of their choice. Incumbent Sheriff John Carter being contested by Toby Cameron. In the upcoming sheriff race, more candidates could qualify by the deadline. Clerk of Court Eloise Ogden has 2 opponents at this point, Francis Jurgen and Pat Devaney. Coordinator Jay Ford has announced he is seeking re-election. Most of the incumbents are. Probate Judge Tammy Thornton seeking re-election, as is Tax Commissioner Denise Griffiths. Once again, all these political positions up for re-election this November, but the qualifying for these offices begins on March the 7th and ends on March the 11th. After the 11th, the field of candidates will be set. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's tax time, and your tax refund goes twice as far at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Jessup. I'm Chad Neesmith, and our Double Down event is backed by popular demand. Choose any used vehicle on our lot today, and we'll double your down payment up to $1,500. That's right, turn a $1,500 down payment into a $3,000 down payment instantly. We've got an incredible used car selection on our lot right now. Just in, low mileage pre-owned vehicles under $20,000 are up to $15,000 off the original MSRP. At Neesmith Chevrolet in Jessup, we go the distance to give you every reason to buy your next used vehicle from us. You won't find a better selection, bigger value, or lower price on a used car guaranteed. We give you top dollar for your trade at Neesmith in Jessup. Credit challenges are never a challenge. We get you financed quickly. Come and see us today and double your down payment up to $1,500 on Highway 341 in Jessup and online at NeesmithJessup.com. Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Find new roads.
My name is Candace Gilbert, and I'm running for District 4 School Board. I have 2 sons that attend Martha Riles Smith Elementary. I was born and raised in Jessup, Georgia, where I was active in basketball, softball, soccer, and cheerleading. I attended Middle Georgia College, where I studied post-secondary education and played soccer for 2 years. I coach and mentor the Dubsy Sweet Step team, ages ranging from 6 to 17 years old. I am also an active mentor at Martha Riles Smith Elementary. I am an advocate for the youth, and that's why I, Candace Gilbert, am running for 4th District School Board. Thank you. Paid for by Candace Gilbert.
Imagine a life without glasses or contact lenses for activities such as swimming, baton twirling, or baseball. Sound impossible? It's not. Life without glasses or daytime contacts is not a dream. It is possible to enjoy clear vision 24 hours a day without the hassle of spectacles or daytime contacts by correcting your vision while you sleep with non-surgical Ortho-K. If you're tired of the inconvenience of daytime contact lenses and glasses, contact me, Creslin Odom, by calling 380-8007 or dropping by 007 Eyes located in the Old Winn-Dixie Shopping Center to learn more about wearing contacts while you sleep, not while you compete.
Other news, with the help of 1st District Congressman Buddy Carter, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has agreed to extend the date to allow public comment on the proposal by Republic Services to build a rail spur at the Broadhurst landfill in Wayne County. The date now to make public comment runs all the way up until April the 5th. The railroad spur, if built, would allow the company to bring in tons of garbage and coal ash from anywhere in the country. Other news, during a retreat held last week by the county commissioners, the county board has discussed and apparently agreed to hire an attorney versed in contract law to advise the board on 2 contractual agreements which were signed back in 2005. Local attorney Andy Beaver's advice has been that engaging in challenging the contract could be perceived as breach of contract and could have costly effects to the county. Commissioner Ralph Hickox has been critical of the contract, saying they're not worth the paper they're written on. Public County meeting is set for March 16th on the issue of coal ash, and on hand will be a representative from the Corps of Engineers. Also, a representative from EPD will be attending the meeting. It's set for 7 p.m. that night at the Coastal Pines Auditorium. Everyone is invited to attend. WIFO FM continues to follow the story as it develops, and a representative from Republic is expected to be in studio on the world-famous Butch and Bob show on March the 4th to discuss the issue, and that show is set up for March the 4th. City Commissioners meet Tuesday of this week. On the agenda under Old Business, awarding of the 2016 LMIG contract with Bill Schuman. Under New Business, approval of a water line extension contract with Bill Schuman, US 84 Poplar Street to Zaxby's and Henson Mosley Road to Camden Street. Also, public hearing to rezone 1300 South Palm Street from R1 to R3. Freddie Swenson on the agenda with that. Discussion of the coal ash public hearing on March 16th to be discussed by the commissioners. Also, items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor. All that set for tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Department of Transportation Deputy Commissioner Mike Dover is proud to announce that Bradford Saxon is now DOT's district engineer for Southeast Georgia's district. They state Mr. Saxon brings extensive knowledge of the department's programs and goals. His diverse background and talents, along with his training and education, will help him to successfully lead the Jessup District Office in meeting the needs of the citizens, businesses, and visitors in this important economic development region of the state of Georgia. Bradford Saxon began his career with the DOT in 1994. During his career, he has held various leadership roles in Southeast Georgia, including district construction engineer and district pre-construction engineer. Most recently, he served as assistant office head in the Office of Program Delivery for the General Office in Atlanta. As district engineer, Saxon's responsible for more than 400 employees, provides executive oversight for the ongoing programmatic operations and district activities on interstates and state routes in the 26 counties that comprise DOT's 1st District 5 in Southeast Georgia. A native of Effingham County, Saxon graduated from the Georgia Institute of Technology in July of '94 with a Bachelor of Civil Engineering degree and is a licensed professional engineer. Again, he's now the new DOT District Engineer for Southeast Georgia District. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's tax time, and your tax refund goes twice as far at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Jessup. I'm Chad Neesmith, and our Double Down event is backed by popular demand. Choose any used vehicle on our lot today, and we'll double your down payment up to $1,500. That's right, turn a $1,500 down payment into a $3,000 down payment instantly. We've got an incredible used car selection on our lot right now. Just in, low mileage pre-owned vehicles under $20,000 are up to $15,000 off the original MSRP. At Neesmith Chevrolet in Jessup, we go the distance to give you every reason to buy your next used vehicle from us. You won't find a better selection, bigger value, or lower price on a used car guaranteed. We give you top dollar for your trade at Neesmith in Jessup. Credit challenges are never a challenge. We get you financed quickly. Come and see us today and double your down payment up to $1,500 on Highway 341 in Jessup and online at NeesmithJessup.com. Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Find new roads.
This is Charles Huffman at Jessup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jessup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jessup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sherida today.
This is Bill Parker with Parker Insurance and Realty, your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. We specialize in home, auto, commercial, ATV, motorcycle, and boat insurance. Being an independent agency, we have the ability to find you the best price available to suit your insurance need. At Parker Insurance and Realty, we can help you package your insurance or find the specialty insurance required to get you covered. We are your source for any real estate needs, whether buying or selling, we can help you. Give us a call today so we can discuss your insurance or real estate needs. Parker Insurance and Realty, 265 South Macon Street, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
Final notes and news. The Wayne County High School School Council is going to meet on Tuesday, March 1st at 12 noon. They meet in the high school data room. All school council members are encouraged to attend. Also, a reminder from the City of Jessup, an advisory, the Cherry Street Railroad Crossing is going to be closed for 2 weeks beginning March the 11th, so keep that in mind. And the Cherry Street Railroad Crossing closed for 2 weeks beginning on March the 11th. Wayne Memorial Hospital Red Cross Blood Drive set for Tuesday, March 15th, 11 to 5 p.m. in the Blood Mobile. Again, they ask you please visit the redcrossblood.org website, register to Donate online using sponsor code Wayne Memorial Hospital. Again, if you need more information, you can call the Red Cross at 1-800-RED-CROSS. Again, the blood drive is set for Tuesday, March 15th from 11 to 5 p.m. in the Blood Mobile outside the cafe at Wayne Memorial Hospital. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.